Hey everybody, what's going on? KSA Kris here, the Real Estate Blitz, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about farming other real estate agents to get more investor deals to your cash buyers. Now, if you've been watching some of the previous videos that I've been posting up, I wanted to spend a week focused just on kind of investor-based stuff for real estate agents. And this is one of those that I thought was extremely important because it's going to give you more opportunities and more deals that you can actually turn around and sell. So this is something that I've even implemented myself, and it's very cool because I get emails and text messages pretty often, a couple times a week, from other real estate agents that are in our markets that say, hey, I think I have something, right? So a couple different ways you can do this. The first one, you have to start learning about investing. I've told you a lot of the areas in previous videos on where you can go and start learning to invest, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. But it's important that you start learning the basics of investing. Even if you're not going to do it yourself, it's going to help you work with your investor clients. It's going to help you create more volume for your total business. And it's just going to make you smarter with seeing angles and options that you're just not going to do as a regular real estate agent. Next, you need to make sure that you have a cash buyer list. You've either started creating it, and you got to treat it just like a CRM. You actually create a database of cash buyers with email addresses and phone numbers, okay? And ideally you have a good, easy way to communicate with them when you do have a deal to where you can touch all of them at once. There's constant contact, you have MailChimp, and potentially even your own CRM. I know with our CRM through Sync, if I have them labeled as a specific label as investors, I can send out a mass email to all of our investors whenever I have a deal that comes in that I want them all to take a look at, and I can also send it out by text. So that's really the beginning of it first. You got to make sure you have that stuff in play before you really start going out there to farm real estate agents to get more deals. So what does that mean to farm real estate agents? I talked in another previous video about farming real estate agents to get open houses or to create opportunity in any market that you want to move into. It's something that's going to be similar. So you should be able to go into your MLS and pull a list of all the real estate agents in any market that you're in. So if you're in a specific zip code, you pull all those real estate agents. It'll give you their phone numbers, it'll give you their emails, things like that. I personally like to call everybody prior to putting them into a database, just to let them know who I am, let them say hi, say I want to stay in touch, etc. Make them say, yes, I'm kind of interested in staying in touch with you as well, Chris. And then I put them into a database with a specific label. Usually it's in my CRM. From there, I want to start creating the knowledge, and this is what I say all the time. As real estate agents, we are fighting obscurity. The only reason people don't sell more homes with you is because they don't know about you. You need to act like a politician. You should be out there kissing babies, touching people, talking to people, and getting to know the community and letting them get to know you so you're the first or second agent they think about, because that's the number one truth. People only buy and sell homes with the first or second agent that they've been exposed to. You're the first or second agent that they think about when they're either looking to buy or sell a home. So you need to treat real estate agents in the market where you want to farm exactly the same way. Say, look, I have a very deep and diverse cash buyer list. They are always hungry. I have people that are looking for these types of deals, that are distressed, whatever it might be. Whatever your investors are looking for, you qualify that or quantify it. And you start letting them know that you're actually out there in the market, and you tell them, so two options. If you want, look, you're a real estate agent. The odds are good if you're watching this, you're a real estate agent. So you're probably sitting there thinking to yourself, you're like, Chris, why would they want to give me a cash deal when it's going to sell overnight, when they probably are going to double end it or something else? Listen, just hear me out, okay? There are a lot of real estate agents out there that when a deeply distressed or a home or something that's had deferred maintenance, or there's a death in the family, or they're in a facility, or it's a short sale, there's something going on, okay? There's a lot of agents out there that don't know what to do with that property, for one. You can help them. There's a lot of agents out there that know what they're doing, but they would rather be able to go to somebody because it's going to take energy to sell a garbage house. So they're like, well, I know Chris does that. Let me just hit up Chris. There's a lot of agents out there that are just seeking information or knowledge. They want to learn how to do what you have been teaching yourself to do, and they don't have a buyer database. There's a lot of agents out there that I would even go as far to say that they're greedy. And with the greedy agents, what I'll do sometimes is I'll say, look, you send me over whatever you got, and I don't even want to, I won't even write an offer. I'll let you write the offer. Because again, if you've listened to previous videos, oh, Chris, well, no, I'm not going to get paid on buying that house. It's not about, look, it's about turnkey homes. It's about turnkey homes. It's about selling, listing and selling turnkey homes. The reason why? When you list a property, if you market it appropriately, especially if it's a turnkey home and it's beautiful, if you market it appropriately, you're going to get more listings and you're going to get a lot of buyers. Okay? The more turnkey homes you have, the more business at 6% that you're going to get. And I've said this before in previous videos. But I'm telling you, if you need to walk away from not that much money on a garbage house anyway, so that agent feels good because they double-ended it, whatever, especially if it's giving you the first in to all of these challenging properties that your investors desperately want and need and are ready to close on today and willing to give you the listing. You see what I'm saying? So that's huge. So here's the truth. A lot of real estate investors farm real estate agents. A lot of agents don't know this, but they actually farm real estate agents, and it's actually taught by a lot of the gurus to newer people. That's why you have to learn how to qualify the investors when they reach out to you. But they farm real estate agents, and I would even say I have friends. I have one friend, Todd. He closes about $3 million a year just on wholesaling, and it's strictly from farming real estate agents. I have another friend of mine, Dean. I'm going to be interviewing Dean on the Blitz podcast. But Dean, he flips about 5 to 10 deals per month, and he does it all from farming real estate agents. He actually leverages agents to go out and find him these properties, so he's not having to work in his business. You should be doing the same thing and making them aware, look, I have cash buyers. Because most real estate agents don't have cash buyers, and if they do, they're like, well, I have cash buyers. No, the odds of them having the real deal cash buyer are rare, and the reason why is because they didn't do what you have done, because you've listened to previous videos. They didn't go to the investor meetings and stick their hand out with a stack of cards. They didn't sit down and actually ask the good questions to find out if somebody's the real deal or if they just listened to a podcast or bought a book, but they've never flipped a house in their life. They didn't do what you've done, actually going out and looked at the cash sales that are in the market and said, oh, I keep seeing this guy pop up in this market. It looks like he's buying in Oceanside. I need to reach out to him. They aren't doing what you're doing. And that's why they probably don't have the real deal cash buyers. You're going to become a conduit. You need to almost view this like setting up a referral network, right? I saw it when I went to the Tom Ferry event. Everybody's walking around. Some of them I really liked because they did it right. And other people are like, hi, where do you live? Here's my business card. I live here. If you get something, send it to me. And I'm like, I still don't even remember your name, right? So actually have genuine interest in the agents and tell them what you do. Create products to show them, this is how I can help. These are the type of people I'm bringing in. This is what I'm looking for. If you have it, look, I don't even need to write the offer. Now, most agents sit there and say, well, I would love for you to write the offer. Every agent, if there's, so in one market that I'm in, there's 300 agents in that market. In a different market I'm in, there's 5,000 agents in that market, right? Every agent, that's 5,300 opportunities. Every one of them is going to come across a distressed house or a house with deferred maintenance. And either A, they're not going to know what to do with it. B, they're not going to know how to help that individual. Or C, they're going to put it on the market anyways and sell it to somebody when you could have had the first crack. So that's what I got today. Sit down, start thinking about that, wrapping your head around it, and view it as another pipeline, another business, another way to bring in extra business throughout the year. By farming other real estate agents that are going to have these opportunities to bring in cash deals for your investors so you can get more turnkey homes to list and sell, or potentially, if you're smart, you'll start trying to learn how to invest yourself. It'll start becoming your wholesale, your wholetail, or your own personal flip. That's all I got. Do me a favor, like, share, comment. Check me out on YouTube, check me out on Facebook, and be on the lookout for the Real Estate Blitz podcast. Thank you again. Appreciate it. And see you all tomorrow.